Oh, that ends that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Just JP. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to another viewer's request. This is Heart of the Sunrise by Yes. This is a request from Rhythm Cloud, On the Run, and Ian. So you three, as well as everybody else, thank you so much for the recommendations. I haven't revisited Yes in a long time, so what better time with what better song than one that a lot of people have been requesting. This is the closing song on their fourth album, the very famous and very popular 1971's Fragile, or Fragile, depending on where you're from. I've heard Roundabout, I've heard South Side of the Sky, and those are the only two from this album. But I do like those two, especially, actually I like both of them really good. They're both pretty good songs, so I can't really choose, but both really good. I have been wanting to get into Yes a little bit more, just haven't. There's no reason. I am so hungry right now. If you hear my stomach growl, I'm sorry. Anyways, I ain't got much to say. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. I hope that you're having a great day. And let's get into it. This is Yes with the song Heart of the Sunrise. Right into it.
Love comes to you and you follow. Lose one of the sunrise. Sharp distance. How can the wind with its arms around me? Lost on a wing, then after. Comes to you, and then after, dream on to the heart of the sunrise. You're lost on a wave that you're dreaming. Dream on to the heart of the sunrise. Sharp distance. How can the wind with its arms all around me? Sharp distance. How can the wind with so many around me? I feel lost in the city. Lost in their eyes as you hurry by, counting the broken ties they decided. Straight line moving and removing sharpness of the color sunshine. Straight light searching all the meanings of the song. Long last treatment of the telling that relates to all the words song. Dreamer easy in the chair that really fits you. Love comes to you, and then after, dream on to the heart of the sunrise. Short distance. How can the wind with its arms around me? Short distance. How can the wind with so many around me? I feel lost in the city.
Whoa, whoa, not again, not again. The bass and the drums were just absolutely destroying this song. I love the bass and the drums in this song. Are you kidding me? Who was it? Chris Squire was the bass player, and then Bill Bruford, who I believe actually had played with King Crimson. What, didn't he play with King Crimson on the song we listened to? I'm pretty sure Bill Bruford was playing with King Crimson on Starless when we listened to that a while back. I really like Bill Bruford on the drums. He is an absolutely phenomenal drummer. And there's something about the sound of not only his kit, but the production that goes into it that I really like. There's a certain pop to this sound that I really enjoy. But from this era, I really like that sound of the drum. I don't know how everybody else feels about it, because it sounds really good to me. I love it. It's just a very tight sound. And then the bass. I mean, Chris Squire puts in work on this song. He puts it on Roundabout. He is an amazing bass player. He just plays so fast, but it's still really good. It sounds cool to listen to. It's just really awesome bass lines the whole way through. And I love in this song when it gets into this part, which is close to the beginning. I love how it just slowly builds up, and the drumming in it. I mean, the drumming, I love it. It's very jazzy, and I love the way it builds up. Like, this was awesome. I love the keyboard sound in the back as well. This was phenomenal. I love where it goes from here. And the verses were really good as well. I really like John Anderson's vocals. His vocals are very delicate in a good way. They're very light. And I think that's cool because the music is, from what I can tell, it's not very like serious. It's just very lighthearted, good to listen to prog rock. And right there, that little wow, 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 that little keyboard sound, Rick Wakeman, I like that sound right there. You guys know that, well, most of you guys know that there's certain sounds I like from the keyboard, there's certain ones I don't. Right there, and the way it's used, and he does that a few other times throughout the song as well. I like that. It just adds a little something to that part of the song. Most of the time he's providing background ambience to the song, but I like those little sprinkles that he puts in there. So the first 6 minutes of this song, I really enjoyed. I thought were awesome. As it gets into the breaks, there are sections I didn't like really as much. This is fine. Yeah, we're good. Now, where does it go from here? Okay. That little break right there, I didn't like that because it was just abrupt and it didn't feel like it fit with the song. Throughout the song, the keyboards are doing nice atmosphere in the back. There's a few times where he comes with the lines, like I mentioned. But right there, when everybody drops out and he just does the I don't like that sound. And see, from a performance part of view, this part where they're going back and forth sounds cool. Like, this would be cool to see live. But same thing. Like, on one hand, I like it. One hand, I think it does sound cool, like them going back and forth with the keyboards on that part. But on the other hand, I don't like it. So I'm not quite sure yet where I lie on that section. I like how it flows in that section. I like how it goes back to a piano and they end with the verse at that part. I think that's a great way to end the song. And one thing I really like about the singing, one thing I really like, let me see if I can find it, is when he's very soft spoken in the verse, but then near the end of it, he just goes for it. And I think he sounds amazing when he does that. I love the power of that section. I love that. That's awesome. Lyrics. Love comes to you and you follow. Lose one onto the heart of the sunrise. Sharp distance. How can the wind with its arms all around me? Lost on a wave and then after. Dream on onto the heart of the sunrise. Sharp distance. How can the wind with so many around me? Lost in the city. Now I know a lot of people have mentioned that with Yes, their lyrics are, you don't really need to read into them because they're made just to sound good. And that sounds kind of right. On the side, it says that John Anderson, the singer, says that the song is about being lost in the city. He also said it is about the power and energy of the sunrise and, in a more general sense, love. Yeah, it says lost in their eyes as you hurry by, counting the broken ties they decide. Love comes to you, and then after, dream on onto the heart of the sunrise. Almost like he's talking about the sun itself and the sunrise itself. And when you think of a sunrise, it's positive. It's light coming into the world, as opposed to a sunset when it's light going out of the world. So this is love coming. This is happiness coming. This is like positive lyrics. Love coming towards you. And when he says lost in the city, the sunrise as the sun comes up should be providing light so that he can see. So it's bringing light to a darkened perspective or darkened world or darkened city. Something like that. Anyways, I'm not going to read too much into them because apparently I don't need to. Would I listen to this song? I'm not 100% sure yet. Because Roundabout? Definitely. South Side of the Sky? Definitely. This song, I'm not sold on just yet. Those sections that I didn't like, I really didn't like. It's just not my thing. But there is a strength in the overall song and in those other parts that could make me, ignore those sections I didn't like. So as of right now, undecided. Undecided. So I guess that I would put that in my passive listen. You guys can join me in the comments down below to let me know your thoughts on the song. You guys can join me on Twitter if you would like. And I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys have a great night. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.